Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's video we are in Belfast. It's pretty cold in Belfast, so early start for me and Dan today, up at 4:45, 4:30ish, straight in the car, over to Liverpool, shooting across. Why are we here? We're here for one of our mentorship meetups. So we're on a mentorship program with Danielle Bell, so it's one of her quarterly meetups, so we're meeting with the guys, so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to show you guys what's actually happening. Dan is actually doing a talk about one of our direct to vendor deals, so I'll make sure to capture that on camera and show you guys. But yeah, generally we're gonna have fun in Belfast, and then tomorrow Chris, one of the guys on the in the group, is going to show us one of his flip projects. So we'll take you around that. So yeah, enjoy the video guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So as me and Dan were waiting in Belfast Airport, we thought it was a good chance to crack on. Dan was actually working on our investor newsletter, which you can sign up for in the description below, and I was doing some editing of a YouTube video. We then met the guys at the hotel, and Dan had avocado for the first time, which I didn't know, and then I ran to Tesco to obviously get some Monster because we've been up since 5. After meeting some of the new guys, we then jumped straight into Danielle's session, which was a bit of a review and reflect on the past year. Key reflection for us has been cash flow. This is something we're looking to address, and then we went into Dan's talk.
Centre, medical health centre there. So this for us is a very, very great goldmine area. It's got local amenities, there's lots of supply of housing, the tenant demographic is very good. When you drive up and down, there's people putting hanging baskets out, there's kind of a good community spirit, more elderly people out on the front talking to their mates, that kind of northern community, probably very similar to here in Belfast. So the process and how it works, lots of text on this slide, but I'll just quickly take you through how we do it. So the leaflets have been delivered. The vendor will call the local number. Answer.co.uk gets the name and number. Then they will text and email us, and then really as soon as possible we need to be getting on the phone with the lead, because if time goes they're going to ring someone else. We need to act fast. Then when we're on the phone, just very informal, how are you, what's your address, what's the reason why you're selling, when's a good time for me to come round and have a chat to you and have a look at the property. Now prior to going to the property, basically you've got to get all of your analytics ready. The real thing from a cost point of view that you're trying to obtain from the visit is how motivated they are, but also how big the refurb is, and then you just want to drop that into your deal analysis to be able to take it to your investors to know what a reasonable purchase price is.
We then sat down with Chris and Adele to do a hot seat where we could ask them questions about their progress. Really cool to see, because these guys last time we were in Belfast were pretty clueless about the direction of their business. Now they've got an SA, they're managing projects, they've got flips on the go, and they've raised a ton of investor finance as well. Morning guys, so it's Saturday morning, just stopped off for a coffee. You did your talk, didn't you?
Yeah, I seemed to receive some good feedback. People thought we'd been in property for 20 years, which we haven't. It's probably been 18 months, so lots of people came up asking questions and wanting to learn out more about details, so that was positive. And generally, the room of people there, we've started some partnerships with people and we're looking to invest with them, so it's a good room to be in from that perspective.
I think probably a tip for people watching is, although paid for programs are expensive, we found good partnerships off the back of them. So don't necessarily go into it just thinking you're just going to get knowledge and accountability and stuff like that. You can get some partners as well. And then after that, we got an award from the program, which was nice. Most consistent property professionals, which is probably aligns well with our values and stuff. We like to just keep chipping away at stuff.
Yeah, it's good to get some recognition. Property is quite a long game, challenging environment to work in, but little things like that are good pickups really, and a lot of people in the room were congratulating us and saying it was thoroughly deserved, so a little bit of kudos there. But we'll still remain humble. We've still got lots to do. There's still lots of areas we need to get better at, but enjoy the journey, which we are doing.
And then after that we went for a lovely meal, which was nice. Some nice soft networking with some of the newer guys. Probably feedback on that is we didn't realise how far we'd come when we started speaking to those guys. We've had to level up in so many areas, which when you're new just seems quite overwhelming. So it's always nice. It's always nice to reflect on that, and we're just staying consistent with stuff, consistent with our stuff like our newsletter. So if you're interested in that and learning more about the Northwest or different property deals or property news, make sure you sign up in the description below, because that goes out every Sunday. But yeah, so now today's plan, Nerf Wars, well, coffee first, Nerf Wars, and then Chris and Adele's project. take you on a tour around that. So give us a bit of an overview on this, Chris. What is it?
3-bed, 1-bath house in Finnegy. If you know Belfast, you know where it is. A flip, assisted sale. We're renovating it and it's going up for sale hopefully within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. How did you find it?
Through a friend of a family member who then came to us. We described what we do, how we can do it, and we've done it.
So big takeaway there, I think, is let everyone in your family know you're in property because the opportunities will come.
Oh, definitely. Like, it was unexpected.
Yeah.
It wasn't, it just came passing in a chat one day.
Brilliant. So let's start on the outside. What have you been doing on the outside? So obviously we can see some.
So you can see this bit's plastered. Originally, this is the mid-terrace, so there was 2 sort of front doors. So this one was literally for them to bring their bins from the front to the back of the house to the front of the house. Inside it was like a cold alleyway, breeze block and stuff. So we've knocked through this doorway, bricked it up, got it plastered, and it's ready to be finished outside. Just to give that, inside you'll see it's a far better house now, better layout.
And then, so you also had to rebuild this wall as well?
So the wall wasn't actually originally there, but when we were taking down, if you see this porchway, the same above this front door, it was the same over there. So we asked them neighbours, look, can we take this down? But it's going to damage your wall a bit. In turn, we'll then build this little wall, which will tie in with the rest of your house. We've still to build the pier up, but we did that for them just to keep them happy with the work we were doing. That was all good.
Brilliant, nice, okay. Let's go in then. Wow.
So, a bit of a showpiece, I suppose.
Yep.
We hit that other switch, we'll get the wee cupboard lights on and stuff, make it look good. That's the one. So, like the front door outside, the wall was roughly where I'm standing here. You used to open a door this way, which brought you into a little hallway here, which was literally, like I say, to bring the bins from back to front. In there was like a little coal shed and just a complete open area. It was like bikes and stuff stayed in there. So we took this wall down, jumped the kitchen right across, and then created a new doorway to go into here. Literally everything. The house has had a complete rewire, complete replumb. Rads are all new. Every single thing is basically new.
Yeah. Got boilers boxed in here.
Boilers boxed in, new boiler.
Okay, let's go into the utility and downstairs. So this previously didn't exist.
Didn't exist.
Yeah.
So this was the alleyway, and here you had like a little coal shed, but again, brick walls, but they weren't supporting. So we knocked down the coal shed, got the utility in, and then built the downstairs bathroom. Just if you're a young family or guests over, you want a downstairs bathroom. So literally toilet and sink. And then there's storage space for whatever, if you've got a dog, kids, you know yourself, you can't have enough storage.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Do many other houses here have this? Or do you think this is...
Not really. The ones that have this layout, people have knocked through, but haven't went to the extent of doing a utility and a bathroom. Yeah. I've only spoken to a couple of people now, but it's only the mid-terraces, obviously they have the 2 doors.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't know because I haven't seen those, but a few of them have said, no, we haven't went to this extent. So it should be more inviting for a family to come in and see.
100%, yeah, and hopefully push that. End value.
Exactly.
If you guys found that look around Chris and Adele's flip useful, please subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to drop the whole video in a few weeks, and there's some absolute pearls of wisdom on refurbs from Chris in it. Also, please check out Chris and Adele's newsletter, and they're going to give out loads of refurb tips in it, so help them get off the ground. While you're there and you're in a newsletter subscriber mood, you can also sign up for our investor newsletter, which goes out every single Sunday, where we cover some news topics as well as send some deals out. I hope you guys enjoyed our vlog of Belfast. I always get loads of value from these events. It's great being surrounded by like-minded people doing great stuff. But me and Dan are definitely thinking about our long-term goals when it comes to cash flow. So I'm sure I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on this over the coming weeks with you guys. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for that video. Also, check out the full refurb video of Chris here. I'll tag it when that drops. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.